Hey folks, welcome back. Thanks again for joining us. This presentation is another quick one. It starts off with a capture we actually recorded a few months back and featured. There's a really sort of a strange little situation, and then we transition to something that we caught yesterday, November 15th, 2024. So check it out, get in the comments, let us know what you think, and share it with other people you think might enjoy it, and we will talk to you on the other side. Thanks. So in the middle right here, this thing just comes out of nowhere, and then it keeps going, and then down here this thing comes from the bottom up, and they seem to be on a path to intersect, but the black one continues and the white one's never to be seen again. This is the capture that I shared with you folks a few months back. There's a reason we're revisiting it, but just check this out. Here it is in real time. I didn't know what to make of this at the time, and I still don't, months later, still don't know what to make of it. We'll get back to this though, toward the end of this. Just kind of keep this in the back of your mind. Then fast forward to yesterday, November 15th, and we're going to focus on this area here. And we're going to get in a little closer, and this is where we're going to be. Check this out. This is where we're focused. I know that little dot seems kind of imperceptible and it's far away, but that's where our focus is. Just check this out as we get in closer. You can see it. It kind of is not there, and then it's there, and then it's not there again, and it's sort of pulsating a bit. Now we're going to get in a little closer and a little more slowly so you can really get as good a view of it as possible. And as we look at this, we see a lot of the common themes. The border is a little amorphous. The coloration is somewhat stable, but it's like the illumination value changes. Yeah, and most importantly, it comes in and out, which is something that prosaic things do not do. And yeah, this is far away, but that's where it was. So then we circle back to this, which is what we started with. We're going to take a look at this a few times and get a little closer, and maybe a little more slowly as we go, just so you can kind of focus in. And we're going to focus on the white one, not the black one that's going from bottom to the top, but the one that's, yeah, I mean, it comes out of nowhere and it goes to nowhere. And it looks to me very much like this one, which we recorded yesterday on the 15th of November. And look at this. I mean, maybe it's not the identical thing, but they seem exceptionally similar to me on behavior, presentation. Yeah, put it this way, it's hard to see one and not think of the other, which is what caused me to go back in time and pull up this older footage, just to show you in terms of contrast that these things are recurrent. Okay, so yeah, uh, the one from a few months ago is still baffling. Not sure what was going on there, and but more importantly, and to the point, you know, it starts to make me wonder what is anomalous and what we mean by the word. A few months ago, I was talking about something Carl Sagan said with extraordinary claims requiring extraordinary evidence. And my point then was like, what's extraordinary to some people might not be extraordinary to other people, because I see things all the time and it's not quite so extraordinary. So when I talk about it, I don't think it requires a ton of extraordinary evidence because it's not all that off the wall to me. Anyway, this is sort of that scenario, right? But just slightly different, because if you're talking about what's anomalous in terms of explainability, then sure, maybe these things are anomalies right now to us based on our current understanding of the world. But if you're talking about anomalies in terms of frequency and rate of occurrence, then the more I see these videos, the more I realize that these aren't rare. And so from that perspective, they're not anomalous. They're just unknown to us. And they're mind-boggling for sure, but they're happening constantly. So again, from that perspective, I'm starting to wonder if anomalies are really the correct word. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. Let us know what you think in the comments, share it with other people, and we'll see you next time around. Thanks.